With the summer of 2023 likely to be ridiculously controversial, Lord of the Rings and Commander Masters and all that, March of the Machine has a large burden on its shoulders, but is it up to the task? I think so. We might be looking at one of the best sets in some time. March of the Machine is a standard Magic the Gathering set primed for release in the spring of 2023. And actually, by Magic the Gathering standards, we have a good amount of time between the previous release, Phyrexia All Will Be One, and March of the Machine. And actually, I think this set could set us up for what might be one of the most insane summers in Magic history, and it's going to carry regular enthusiasts like you and me through some of the most tumultuous times when it comes to product pricing and Lord of the Rings being expensive and Commander Masters being expensive. I really think we're going to be able to lean back on this set. So I got a couple reasons why this seemingly nothing standard release is going to be an incredible set. I'm going to use recent history and trends to kind of prove that to you. We're going to compare how we can engage with this set and what it might do compared to, those other big premier sets that are going to release this summer. And then finally, we're actually going to give Wizards some secret credit here, because behind the scenes, without telling anybody, they might have actually fixed something. So let's talk about the upcoming release, March of the Machine. Like I said, it's set to drop in early spring, and this is seemingly a nothing standard set with your, normal number of SKUs, your normal versions of SKUs and everything like that. But I really think Wizards of the Coast has done a 180 when it comes to standard set release. Now, card design is a place where Wizards of the Coast deserves big credit here. Looking back, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, Brothers War, Phyrexia All Will Be One, these have banger cards that are staple formats across a litany of ways we play Magic the Gathering. And even looking at some of the sets that, we won't call them bad sets. Let's just call them sets that we did not receive well. Looking at you, Dominator United and Streets of New Capenna. And even those gave us things like Sheoldred and, the Triome lands and things of that nature. So I really think that card design is somewhere that Wizards of the Coast has turned it up a notch. And, with the return of the Pro Tour, a big complaint of mine has gone away. I often said that standard sets felt weird. It doesn't feel like we have a place for them, and the product only does well, with some kind of mystical archive. Well, not only do we have a place for them with the return of organized play and the Pro Tour, but we have a mystical archive type of card, these mystic legends in March of the Machine. Right now, we've only seen Atraxa and Ragavan in this set, but man, oh man, these things not only look incredible, but are going to come in a special foil, and I think there's been rumor that these cards will actually be serialized. With that being the case, it seems like this product has an opportunity to hold value long after the regular enthusiast you and I opens it, not only from a sealed product, but from a singles perspective. We have to then look back at recent standard set releases and say, what has been different, right? Not only we've talked about the cards being playable, we've talked about us having a home for them, but this is where Wizards of the Coast actually, they get a little bit of credit here. Wizards of the Coast was primed and, was quoted as saying, we're not overprinting product. We don't think we're overprinting product. People just don't understand what they want, and we're doing everything right, essentially in the fireside chat. But it seems like there has been a drastic shift. Looking at recent, standard set releases, which is what we're going to compare our standard set release to. We talk about Brothers War and Phyrexia All Will Be One. These products are not only performing well as far as the number of boxes that us regular enthusiasts are buying, but they're doing well on the secondary market. There's fun cards to hit. There's value in these products. And realistically, all is well with standard Magic the Gathering. Now, you can tell this because I am tracking every single sold listing from TCG Player. It's a project I have on this channel. If you want to support that project or get your hands on that data, you can visit me on patreon.com/hometowntcg. And if you want more information on that, make sure you're subscribed, because every time I update that data, I give you guys that information. We talk about kind of what that means for all of us that, engage with our game. But most importantly, March of the Machine has a large burden on its shoulders, and that is being the predecessor and being the stepping stone into the crazy summer that will be in 2023. We have Lord of the Rings, the Lord of the Rings Universes Beyond set, which is still, it's kind of a mystery, right? If you want to do a video on the channel about that, let me know. And we have Commander Masters, which I have done a video about the price point of the set box, and I hate it. And what March of the Machine can be is it can be an oasis for regular enthusiasts, people who don't want to spend, the crazy high prices, the crazy premiums on these ridiculous products, to turn back to and keep re-experiencing. Like the idea of opening serialized cards, opening these Halo, if they're in the set, the idea of opening Halo foils, chasing these, maybe going back and experiencing the draft with some of those our favorite mashups and legends that are smashed together in the set, is something that can tide us over during what could be a very controversial summer. So I want to know what you guys think out there. Are you going to be engaging with March of the Machine? And do you think that it's going to help you kind of stay engaged with the hobby and keep having fun even when the crazy high price and premium products drop this summer? Let me know in the comment section before. Like I said before, if you really want to help the channel, like it, subscribing always helps, but most importantly, share this video with a friend or group of friends. I think conversations like this are so important with our community. If you like the vibe around here, let other people know. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and I gotta tell you, I'm pretty pumped for March of the Machine. I can't wait. Let's go.